All right, so you've seen them multiple times on Facebook or on Instagram, these free home valuation ads from all your competitors in your local area. Do they still work in 2022? Welcome guys, in this video, my name is Michael. I help real estate agents get more listings online. And in today's video, we're gonna talk about, do the free home valuation ads you see everywhere, do they still work? All right. And I'm gonna give you my honest opinion and honest review from running these kind of ads for some of our clients in the past and helping our clients run their own ads with free home valuation ads. Now, the important thing you need to know about free home valuation ads is that they do work. All right. But here's the catch. It doesn't work as good as some other type of ads. What I mean by this is, if you are running a free home valuation ads, it's because you want to get sellers. But here's the thing, every realtor and their mother offers a free home valuation ads. And first of all, everyone knows that a home valuation is free. So it's not unique at all, and everyone is doing it. And you've probably seen it multiple times and you're wondering, should I copy it or not? And what I see on Facebook and all the marketing strategies out there is just realtors copying realtors, which is insane in my opinion, because you don't even know if the strategy is working. You don't even know if they're getting results from their ads. So as I said, the free home valuation ads on Facebook, they do work, but they won't get you the best results. And why they do work is because you'll be getting a lot of leads. You'll be getting a ton of leads, and you can get cheap leads for this, but not all of them will actually be serious. Not all of them will actually be in the short term. And you also get some FSBOs that want to sell by themselves and just want to get your help for free, just to know what's a good listing price and then go by themselves, sell their property. You also get some people that are just curious, just want to get their information about it. And some of them will actually fake that they want to sell their property, just you can give them the actual number, even though, they're just laying on their couch, just wondering out of curiosity how much their property is worth, just for fun and just to brag to their friends and family. So if you have the time to filter all these leads, call them and get people saying, no, I was just curious to see how much my property is worth, or I'm not thinking of selling right now, I'm thinking of selling in a few months, in a few years, then go ahead, be my guest and use it, right? But if your goal is to generate seller leads that want to sell right now, you need to understand what I call the real estate spectrum, where at the beginning, you have the people that want to potentially sell, maybe not, maybe depending on the price, depending on the market, depending on how they feel, maybe in a few years, maybe in a few months. Nothing is really certain, right? They didn't take any decision yet and any commitment. They didn't commit to anything yet. And with free home valuation, this is what you attract. And on the other side of the spectrum, you have what I call committed leads that are ready to sell ASAP, that already know they need to sell and already want to sell. You don't need to convince them about their property has gone up X amount in value and they should sell right now because X, Y, Z. They don't care about that. They've already taken the decision in their mind to sell the property. It's just a matter of which real estate agent I'll list my property with. If you want to generate the best quality seller leads in today's market, what you need to do is offer something in your ads that will attract these type of clients right here on this end of the spectrum. If you still want to go ahead and offer a free home valuation just because it's free, it's simple, and you don't mind calling a lot of leads and doing volume just to fill up your pipeline, even though most of them won't necessarily turn out into listings as right now in the short term, then what I suggest you do is you combine it with something else. Meaning, don't just offer a free home valuation in your ad, but combine it with something else. What other lead magnet, what other offer could you talk to them about? Can you talk to them a bit about your service, how your service is different? How are you gonna list their property and maximize the visibility of their property? How are you gonna structure the price, right? Or can you give them something else, like a free seller's guide, for example, at the same time, or 7 tips to increase the value of your property once you know the value of your property, something like that, right? Whether that be in a video form, in a PDF format, just so that they get more value out of it. A second tip I'll give you if you want to use the free home valuation ads is to frame it differently. So stop pitching it as a free home valuation, because that's what every realtor does. So what you could do instead is just frame it as a free home price increase meeting or a free price strategy meeting, whatever, however you want to frame it, just so that it sounds different and it sounds more exclusive and more interesting, because free home valuation, like I said, like people hear that all the time. It's like just really standard, really basic. You're not standing out and you seem like every other agent out there. Last tip I'll give you if you want to use the free home valuations is to put a sense of urgency. So on top of framing it differently, you can add something like first come, first serve, or for a limited amount of days, I'll do that. Now, people know that realtors offer free home valuation all the time, so I wouldn't necessarily use the second one I gave you, but I would say first come, first serve, because that puts a bit of urgency and it's actually true as well. Another thing you could say to put some sense of urgency is if you qualify or apply here to get your free home price increase meeting or strategy, and that way they'll look at you like, oh damn, like he's not necessarily doing this for anyone. You have to apply, you have to be qualified, whatever. And it's kind of actually true, right? Because at the end of the day, you won't do a free home valuation for someone that wants to sell in 2 years. Like they need to be ready right now. So that's the thing that qualifies them or not. So just to recap, guys, free home valuation ads, they still work. They're not my favorite ones to get the better quality seller leads, but if you want to go ahead and use them, make sure to use them with all the tips I just gave you and go ahead and crush it. Get your seller leads, get your listings. If you're not subscribed to the channel, honestly, I don't know what you're doing. If you want to get more listings in 2022 and you want to learn the best possible way and the best strategies, real estate lead generation, real estate marketing, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel right now. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything. And I release like 3 videos per week, every single week. And go ahead and like the video and I'll see you on the next one.